I've been wondering this for quite a while now. When will Dr. Ginyu make a true and sustained return to the Dragon Ball universe? Captain Ginyu was such an awesome character. He was incredibly smart. He sort of mirrored Perfect Cell in a way with how intelligent he was and his battle IQ. We've seen him come back a couple of times in a limited fashion. He came back in Super when he switched with Tagoma, but he was quickly killed by Vegeta. Dragon Ball GT, we see him come back from hell for a little while, but then he's pretty quickly defeated. So, in my estimation, he's never had that true, respectful return that he deserves. We've seen plenty of other characters be brought back. Cell got his own movie, which I did not think was a good comeback for a character at all. They made Cell into this big, unthinking, robotic monstrosity that did not stay true to his character. We've seen Frieza brought back over and over and over again. Dr. Ginyu, he's more than just a bit player. There was a real intelligence to the guy, a real nuance. There was a real depth to his character. I mean, just look at the poses he loved to do, that he got the entire Ginyu Force to do. There was really something there, and we want him brought back in a real way. Don't you remember how breathtaking it was when Goku, he had been in that healing chamber for so long. His friends were getting destroyed by the Ginyu Force. And then Goku goes and he makes absolute mincemeat of everybody on the Ginyu Force, and it is such an incredible thing to see. It's such an incredible it's just incredible when you see Goku defeating these people. It's like when he came and he defeated Nappa so quickly after everybody else was having such trouble with them. The build up in Dragon Ball Z, the realistic scaling of the power levels, it's something that we don't see in Super. It's something that's desperately missing from the Dragon Ball universe right now, and it needs to be brought back, and it was so great to watch at the time. It was back when, the series was really gritty, really trying to have that veneer of realism to it that really, really drew you in to the series. So he defeats the Ginyu Force so easily, but then Captain Ginyu is many stages above the rest of the Ginyu Force. Captain Ginyu just had an incredibly high battle IQ, as I mentioned earlier. He had a keen understanding of ki, probably more so than any of the other foes that the Z fighters had faced up until now. He knew that Goku was hiding his power level.
Stop playing around! Enough of this bravado. I know you're still hiding your real power.
And he could hide his power level himself. And when he knew that he was outmatched by Goku, he used the brilliant technique of switching bodies, which is such a powerful technique, and it could be brought back to great effect. I mean, imagine if Captain Ginyu, I know there was the whole Tagoma incident where he changed bodies with Tagoma, but that was not, in my mind, that was not a good switch, and that was not a realistic it wasn't a realistic alignment to the character of Dr. Ginyu. Imagine if he changed forces with Beerus or Whis. Now, I know that there may be some type of plot point that says, oh, you can't do that with them because of their level in the Dragon Ball universe. But, I mean, what if he did it with Black Frieza or something like that? What if he truly used that body switch ability and he hit it and he got used to the body, so the whole incident didn't happen where he didn't know how to tap into Goku's full power? What if he really got used to that body he switched into? And what if he just went out and, started taking over places and destroying things? How awesome would that be? There's obviously a great hunger in the Dragon Ball universe to have Dr. Ginyu come back in some realistic, meaningful fashion. I mean, just look at Dragon Ball Daima. The whole gender army thing in there is basically a copycat of the Ginyu Force. We want and we need Captain Ginyu back. I mean, a very easy thing that could happen in the plot is for Dr. Ginyu to come back somehow and take over the Ginger Army and make it pose a realistic threat to the Z Fighters. That would be so easy, and it would probably skyrocket the ratings of Dragon Ball Daima. So this is Inside the TV, and I am calling for Dr. Ginyu to be brought back to the Dragon Ball universe in a meaningful way, so we fans of Dragon Ball Z, we've stuck with all this for so long, we've watched all this for so long, we love these characters, and we want a realistic, meaningful portrayal of Captain Ginyu. We want him brought back.